High-speed sync. What it is, how to do it, and why to do it. What is high-speed sync? Well, I'm going to try to explain it to you like I would if I was talking to the younger me who was starting out as a photographer. Alright, first let's think about a lens and the aperture of a lens as being like a hole. How big is the hole that the light is coming into? If I'm shooting at a 2.8, it's a big hole, whereas I'm shooting at like a f12, it's really small, like a pinhole. And what that does is it actually controls the amount of light that hits the processor. Everybody understands that. And everybody also understands that if you're shooting at about a 2.8, a wide aperture, you're going to get a good fuzzy background because the depth of field and your subject is going to be in focus. So let's say you want to do that. It's during the day, it's really bright, and you're taking a picture at 2.8. And let's say you do it with like a 1/200th on your shutter speed. Alright, so my face is going to represent the processor. So I'm going to come up, and first you've got your curtain covering the processor. You push the button down, this falls, exposes the processor, and then the second curtain comes down and it blocks it off. And that's the amount of light that hits the processor, and then you end up with your picture. And when you get your picture, your subject may look okay, but the background is totally white, and then your friends are going to say, "Oh, did you mean to do that?"
No.
So to keep the background from being so washed out, we end up bumping up our shutter speed to say 1/1600th of a second or 1/2000th of a second. In doing so, it's going to make sure that there's not enough time for all that light in the background to wash everything out. And it'll actually darken that background up. Now the problem with that is when you do that, you're also darkening up the subject, like this illustration. As you can see, she is totally dark, but the background looks nice and green in the background, but her face is too dark and we really can't bring it out. So that's when we're going to have to use an external flash. Now, we use the external flash, I use like monolights because they have the capacity to do high-speed sync. And basically, we go back to the curtains. With high-speed sync, the first curtain and second curtain are dropping so fast that the light's going to have to actually pulse. So it's pulsing. As these are coming down, each little section it is pulsing and it is exposing light. So you're getting an exposure on the processor just going through those little bit of slits between the first curtain and the second curtain. And the light is in sync with it, hence the term high-speed sync. And that's what gives you that picture. As you can see illustrated in this next one, this was actually done with an external monolight on the outside that was shot in high-speed sync. And you can see that we've got her face, and it's a gorgeous shot, and the background looks great, and her face looks fantastic. If you have any other questions, please submit them, and please comment where you can, because I know my videos aren't the greatest in the world, but I'd love to hear from you. And please hit subscribe on my YouTube channel, because I've only got like, this many followers, trying to get more followers. But hey, thanks for watching.